obviously a lot of people reviewing games is like accuracy is one thing. There's stuff to work on that, but the main thing that I would like to know is like
Mm.
sequence, when to attack, when to know it's the moment to attack,
Mm-hmm.
and then just somehow sticking in my brain when it's like the oh crap, I got to get out of here. Just kind of decision making more than
Okay, yeah. I mean,
is
I
kind of the main thing.
personally, I don't even bother looking at mechanics because
Yeah,
aim and everything.
yeah.
You're playing Spider-Man at the end of the day. You just
There's
need
a
to hit
there's a
one.
rank for that.
You literally need to hit one web cluster. That's what you need to do. That's your job.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Hit one, and
exactly.
then everything else is automatically does damage for you. So you don't really need to worry.
Dominoes
Yeah, I mean, if you were playing, say, Hawkeye, maybe we'd say like, look, just warm up on your
can.
aim a lot. But
Yeah,
I don't
I see.
think
Yeah,
Spider-Man. Even when like I used to coach Overwatch and things, I was like, let's just talk about the fundamentals first. We'll get to being good at aim when we're
yeah.
like
Mastering the
diamond
role.
masters. Yeah, like exactly.
Yeah, master the. What I've heard recently, which makes sense, is master a role then the character. And so I
Hmm.
didn't play Overwatch. I
Okay.
played like World of Warcraft was the closest thing, like where you have like roles and when you go to
Yeah.
battle or whatnot. So I'm kind of learning a lot in this game. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm interested in learning from someone that knows.
Yeah, well, I think really what you want to fundamentally like do is just understand what you should be doing, when you should
Yeah,
be doing it. Really, is like you said, like your timing, you seems to be having a problem with. That is like something that most people. I mean, I think every Spider-Man I've coached so far has had a timing problem, and
yeah,
it's just something everybody gets excited. You're
yeah,
fast, you get there, and you're like, "Let's go!" You're like, "Whoa!" Your team are walking. You realize, like, yeah,
yeah.
you need to
I
slow down. You need to wait, and you need to go when your
yeah,
team's here. Yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
One thing too is like since you're a diver, and if they have a diver, if they don't have a diver, your team's fighting 5 versus 6. So I kind of have that clock in my head of like I got to do something because these boys are fighting an uphill battle until I'm engaged. But it's
Well,
but it is part of the role to wait. So it's kind of a hard thing to.
yeah. So that when you say like that, the timing is like you need to go when the fight starts. Otherwise, like you said, your team are
Exactly,
a downer man, right?
exactly.
So your job
Yeah,
is
that's one of
when
the
the fight
biggest tips.
starts, you
Yeah,
go up from behind them. That's your job. So at least
yeah, high and
expecting it,
above.
high and
That was
above.
one of your first points in the 10 tips, and that
Mhm.
was actually it's so simple and it's so true.
It's what you this what Spider-Man does. Otherwise, we just play
Yeah,
like Psylocke or something, right?
yeah.
You
If you're
just
gonna
play
go
Psylocke.
12 o'clock, maybe
Yeah.
attack them from 3 o'clock or
Yeah, you want to play
10 o'clock.
Star-Lord,
But like
Psylocke, something like that. But
exactly,
Spider-Man, we
exactly.
use what
Yeah,
he's good at, which is you just like stuck to the
Wolverine.
ceiling, and like
Yeah,
they're never gonna look there, and even if they look there, they're not looking at your team. So
yeah,
like
for
we
sure.
use and abuse our movement abilities, for sure. But yeah,
Exactly.
timing is huge, and we'll definitely
Yeah, yeah.
definitely get onto that.
Crucial.
But mechanics, yeah, don't worry too much about mechanics. That'll come with hours of playtime. I mean, you're currently what, gold 3? You said?
Gold. I'm just kind of hopping from gold 3 to 1. Um,
Okay.
all my buddies ranked up and left me behind, so I'm just like fighting the solo queue battle of. I mean, the thing is it's the gold rank. Definitely, there's players better than me or worse than me. It's just like at gold, I feel like not a lot of contested losses. It's
Hmm.
like a landslide one way or another, and
Ah,
that's what I feel like gold is like.
okay.
Like it's out of your hands sometimes.
When you say there's people better than you, how often do you come across a Spider-Man player that's better than you?
Getting diffed. I
I'm just
mean,
curious.
then the thing with Spider-Man too, it's like I don't know. It's like football. If you're a striker, you miss a sitter. Are you going
Mm,
to think about the sitter? Or are you going to leave that sitter behind? So if you
mm,
go against a Spider-Man and beats you 2 to 3 times, you got to like forget about that and go again.
mm.
Let's say maybe 1 out of 3 spiders is probably better than me.
Okay.
1 out of 4.
So what you're
But
saying is
most
you're
of the
better
time
than
it's
most
close
Spider-Man.
or yeah, one time, most times I'll outplay them. It just and then literally you can tell when you die to a Spider-Man and they're not as good, but they just hit their cluster and they hit R1
Yeah.
or and
Yeah,
it's
whatever the
automatic
buttons,
from
yeah.
there and you're already hurt.
Yeah, if they get the pull in first, you tend to lose that. Um, if
It's
you're getting
hard to
diffed by
overcome that.
Spider-Man, I would be the opposite, play the opposite way. Be sneaky in your own backline, wait for him to come in and interrupt everything he wants to do.
Yeah, bait them.
Um, bait him, like let him just see your strategist and just be like, oh, he's gonna go on there, and as soon as he goes, you just absolutely wreck him.
Yeah, and then I guess one strat off of that is you play off your supports abilities, freezing abilities, and then kind of use them as an assistance if someone's just next level stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean if they freeze them, like let's go.
I've done that before, but I don't think about that as a tactic. I've been like, fuck, this guy's all over me. I'm just gonna help keep my guys alive for a little bit here.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Yeah, exactly. I would advise that if you're Spider-Man, like I've come across Spider-Man players who are just wrecking me, and I just go ultra defensive, and you're trying to beat them at their own game.
Yeah, keep their supports alive, and then just beat. I mean, you just have to outwit them if they have the mechanics. That's just what it comes down to. I feel like.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, we're getting right into the weeds here, but we'll let's get going.
Yeah, of course. I love this stuff. So.
Yeah, exactly. I know. I can talk about it all day. The thing with a hero like Spider-Man, there's so much depth and things you could do. Like when you're playing, if you're just playing like Hawkeye, shoot the enemy in the head, right? Like what else do we need to talk about here? You position well, shoot like all the way back and shooting it. Spider-Man, you've got like all these strategies where you can hide this, you can position anywhere. And all these things, so it's a cool hero to learn and play. Right now, I just don't know what's going on. What is this?
I do mix up the rollouts. I've tried it the wrong way, and I don't know how to identify which side of the map you're on and which side to go to. I don't know that. So like I tried one side, I just sent it, and I'm like, I fall off the map. I'm like, oh fuck, it's on the other side now.
Okay, so you've watched a rollout video. I appreciate you watching YouTube. I do appreciate it, but like at this point, honestly, like we're past Star-Lord, right? If we just go straight forward, we're already there.
I'm determined to learn on my losses at this point. So you know what I mean. But yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
No, this is something for quick matches or whatever. Like we're not testing rollouts in competitive games. Like we need to already be in position now. Like we're already way too late. But let's see how it goes.
I think I'd try and go middle here and give up.
Yeah, but you know what you said earlier? You said about I want to know when to go in. Actually, I think it's this button.
This is not it.
No, listen really carefully.
Yeah.
Can you hear something? I don't know if you can hear it. It's really faint.
I can't. I just hear web swinging, a little bit of background noise.
The background noise is gunfire from both teams.
Yeah,
that's your sign to go. You should have been in position. You should this is absolutely, we set up here, and that Squirrel Girl. We were already here. The Squirrel Girl's out there on her own. She's just gonna get absolutely abused. It was go time. We missed the window, and now we're just kind of. It's been a very long time now, and we've gone on a magical mystery tour.
Made a picnic.
Yeah.
Put the blanket out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then we're gonna unfortunately not listen to the Punisher, and we're gonna go in a weird position. When here, like straight away, we hear the Punisher. We're like, we need to get on that.
Yeah.
We need to annoy him.
I think I favor that lava side really heavily on this map because you can get the easy pulls, the alt build. You kind of have a lot of protection over there too, but
yeah, but it's all about speed. It's all about speed. Hang on, why is this not working? There we go. That's better. It's the speed. We get here for like straight away. We get right up. Look at our Star-Lord. He's waiting as well. Like he's probably just gonna go now, or he's just shooting. Like we could have already been there, like putting loads of pressure on this, and unfortunately we've literally done 0, and they're about to cap the point.
Pissed off.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, like now we just get in good position. We just reposition here. He's looking for us, but that's benefiting us if he's looking for us. All right, cool.
Yeah, right there. Usually I just pull his aim off my team, and if he's weak, then I can go in, and he has good health, and then I just dip, and I just kind of use that second to pull him away from our team.
Yeah, I think with the Punisher turret, yeah, exactly. You want to distract him and get away. Very unlikely, especially if the Punisher's like at least as good as you, right? Then same rank, so they're gonna be trying to shoot you. They're gonna be blocking you with the front of the turret. But here, Squirrel Girl is for the taking. We just go on Squirrel Girl. Nice. Okay, got it. And we get away. Nice. Okay. Could be smoother, but we got what we need to do. Here, we're just waiting for a pull. Unlucky. That's cool. Alrighty.
so much harder to watch.
It's so good. It's so good. So we're trying to do the right things, but the only thing is our flow's just all off.
And they're not
Used,
looking
yeah.
at so they're not that good too. So.
Yeah, they're not looking at you, and we can take advantage of that. But also the fact is that, like, because we missed our pull, we've just everything's gone. So we've gone here, we've gone for the pull, and you're kind of lost. You don't know what you need to do here, and you'd figured out in the end what the right thing was to do, which was to pull to the floor and uppercut. Yeah. So if you don't have your E, or well for you it's R1, I guess. If you don't have that. We spider tracer, we pull to their feet, and we uppercut them, and we engage that way. That's the other way you engage, and then you just swing away. But what we don't do here is we don't swing away, and we need to really just kind of have that kind of mentality. Let's just like get in, get out.
Dip your toe in and then dip out.
Go for the engage. Like here, we're going to annoy this guy, but it's going to be really tricky. We're going to have to be quick to get away from him.
So right there, I'm thinking this guy doesn't care about anything. He only cares about me. If I sit here, he can't shoot me, and he can't shoot my team.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of trying to play off that a little bit.
Okay. I would think that he thinks you just left. He doesn't actually know you're here. He genuinely doesn't know you're there. He genuinely thinks you left. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, he's seen you on the third-person camera, but, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. We need to go get into the invisible woman. Oh, let's go and get all the heals. Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, is that our teams right now?
That's your team. Yeah, because of course the colors are swapped. So unfortunately, we're on the other team. So, all right, let's talk about things so far. So far, we've not very often been in an optimal position, which was above and behind. So, like up here, it's not too bad, but up on the walls here and stuff. We did go for the like cheeky pull off the map, which I don't mind. It's a really good map for it, especially against Penny Parker. You hit that Penny Parker, she's just a goner, unless you get some crazy pull, but I doubt it. But his position has been just been way off, and timing has been just a little bit off as well. But no, I wouldn't say your timing was like like from the first. Let's forget what happened at the start. We're trying to roll out, wasted a lot of time. But after that point, we've been. You were waiting above the punish. You didn't just go in blindly straight away. So not too bad. But yeah, definitely getting into the position like up here straight away, you'll see the timing much easier because you'll see them come through. You'll see your team. Everyone will start shooting, and then you go when they're distracted. But unfortunately, because we weren't in the position, you can't see what's going on, and then we just go in blindly. And here we get the health pack and stuff. But yeah, any questions so far? I know I haven't really done too much coaching, but let's watch a little bit more gameplay. But any questions? I
mean, so that's another thing too, is when you're waiting in position, how much, I mean, it just always is a time in my head, but is it more of just like a spatial awareness of the battlefield more than like waiting for cooldowns? Like right there, I missed my team ult. So would you say that's kind of like the basics of the surveying the battlefield is almost priority one for any character, but I feel like I am missing that.
It's a bit like that just comes with time. I think like understanding that your invisible woman put her out. I think that's like kind of like something you're just going to get used to with more hours played. You're going to hear the voice line, associate the voice line with what happened, and you're going to understand. I go into that and I get all my health back, kind of thing. You'll get used to it like over time. But the main thing was just the timing for you was like the main thing. Like you said, it's just you'll understand what's going on better when you get into these positions, and you'll get your timing better when you get into these positions. And you know what? The thing is, you're absolutely going to do it at some point in this match, and we'll point it out and make sure that you realize like what you just did there is great. Let's keep doing those in the next game.
Yeah, very slow roller here. Slow start here.
Yeah, we're doing, what was it? Someone in Twitch the other day was called like pedestrian man. Cool. Let's call him. Like, I was like, okay, thanks for the compliment.
The great trolling nicknames. Yeah, it doesn't beat Tickle Monster, but not bad.
Yeah. So here is like we've got the replay viewer, so we can like see, but I think they're all in the invisible woman. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't actually see them. So standing here again is just unfortunately like, well, we're just waiting for somebody to come out.
Should I just be higher up on one of those poles, just waiting for it to go down. Just a
Yeah.
better, like you said, high up and above type of
If
thing.
if you
Yeah.
can't do something, reposition. But where you can do
Yeah.
something. So from here, it's like, well, I'm not going to get the pull for at least like 5-6 seconds or whatever it is. Maybe I swing
Yeah.
up here, stick to the wall, or I'll reposition, and then when they come out of it, I'll be able to seal them. Oh, look, Invisible Woman's
Yeah.
on. Oh no, sorry, Cloak is on half
Yeah.
HP. Do the standard combo and get that Cloak out of the way. Nice, go in. Yes, so we've done it. Nice ult, I think. Okay, it's absolutely massive ult. But like, okay, we need to go back and see what actually.
Their bubble or our bubble?
So
can't tell
anything
with the
red, anything that's like enemy is ours. That's the annoying thing.
Oh, okay. Okay. So yeah.
Yeah. So here, like, we come from a nice-ish angle, like it's still from like the side. But what you need to
Yeah.
maybe understand a little bit, actually, let me just jump back this way. When you hit that, like, you don't have your pull in, right? So you hit the tracer. What I'd encourage you to try and do in the training range maybe is kind of get used to when you hit someone like this, you aim at their feet, pull in and uppercut immediately, and just practice in
Yeah.
the training range. It's going to be
Second
hard for you.
nature.
You're on console. It is really tricky to aim, especially as I respect you for trying Spider-Man on console. It looks, I've never done it. It looks horrendous to try.
It's interesting.
Yeah, unless you play automatic swing, which I don't recommend, but yeah.
I don't either.
No,
So
it's so yeah. Like, but it's gonna just take a lot of practice and muscle memory. But hit the cloak, aim at her feet right here, zip in, and then uppercut immediately. You do try and do it, so you use your uppercut, and then you do this. See, that is what you should have done first, right?
Yeah.
And you would have just nipped the cloak and dagger in the bud.
Yeah, she was already at like a third health too. So
yeah, this is uppercut damage. Right? This is uppercut damage. You will kill her. You will kill her with that.
Yeah. Just you have to see that. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, it should be in your brain. If you just drill that into your brain, it's tracer go. Like here, tracer we go. Hit the tracer go. Like you get this tag on somebody, you just get in there. You don't have your R1. We go with an uppercut. Like we just do damage.
I got 3 swings. I can get out.
Exactly.
They're not even looking at me. So
yeah, you're golden here. Like even if the Punisher gets a couple good shots or whatever, but at least you're doing the right thing. It doesn't matter if it goes wrong if you're doing the right thing. You just get outplayed by the enemy team. It's gonna happen.
One other question too. So like, I mean, with these type of games, the cooldown is so important. Like I played Apex, very cooldown dependent game as well with abilities, but like right here, I need to be more conscious. I feel like. So like I know I do it. I would do the zip line uppercut because I don't have my get over here, but I wouldn't know if I have like 1 or 3. Like I really trying hard to. Right now it's perfect. I got 3 zips, but I noticed I would do it and I don't have a zip, and then you're just sitting there like, oh god. Like,
yeah, I think I personally I do it all the time. I just go like, oh my god, I thought I had a swing and I don't. I get shot. I get lit. It's gonna happen. I would rather you try. I would just rather you like just go, be super aggressive. I would much prefer it.
A trade death on a support would be worth it.
Well, only because you're Spider-Man, because they have to walk back and you're back in like 4 seconds. So like only because you're playing Spider-Man. If you're playing another walking hero, maybe
should only take 4 seconds.
Should only take 4 seconds. We'll ignore what happened earlier. But this is like so when you get higher up, you're gonna have to do these quicker, because if you see here, the cloak has got her bubble out, so she's now getting healed. So she's getting all healed up. So when you get higher up in ranks, you're gonna have to do this sort of reaction quicker. So you do great ult. Like, don't get me wrong, it's beautiful ultimate, but it's just what we should be doing. And the good habit there is trace of the cloak. It's like it's go time. I just put so much pressure on this cloak. We just get right in their face. Uppercut. Let's go. But now, now we've got the win. What is the plan, Alex?
Usually right here, I would right at that where you been pointing. That's where I go once we have point. Because I know behind me say, like on that wall, wall. I love it. Wait for them to come out.
I love this
usually,
wall.
Yeah, I know. So I don't think about that mid fight as much because you are exposed, but it's like kind of like you're hiding in plain sight. They're just not going to look there.
Yeah.
But that's usually what I would do on defense. But you're pointing out to do it during the mid fight, so that's something I got to try.
It's
try more.
yeah, it's more. So there's two. The literally the last coaching I did, the guy had a problem of resetting his position like mid fight,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's like that will happen. You're like it gets a bit crazy. You're gonna probably forget to do it. You're gonna get caught up in all the momentum. But now is downtime, so it's slightly different. The
Mhm.
thing is, like, if you're talking about reposition during the fight, just think about, can I do my job from here? If the answer to that is no, then the only answer to that is move. Like, can I
Move.
do my job from here? No. Well, what's the solution? I move somewhere where I can do my job. That's why I was saying earlier, like, well, invisible woman, oh, I can't see anybody. Can I
Can't do
do my
anything.
job from here? No. Well, let me get up here. Let me just get into a good position, and then you'll be able to do your job from here, and it'll be all, all sunshine and rainbows. But anyway, we won the
Yeah.
fight. What do we do when we win the fight?
Usually put a little emote on the ground and a dance. No, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't
No,
know. I
I
don't
think
think
you
about
said it
that.
anyway.
Maybe
You already said it.
reposition.
Exactly. Reposition. We're getting
Re-
a good position. The other thing you could do is you could try and ego this dude, but I tend to leave him alone.
Try and stagger. Go
You
for
could
a
try and
stagger.
stagger him, but the only problem, what do you see the problem with
He's
going
Bucky.
for it?
He's OP and he's Bucky
He's
and he's
OP and
if
he's
you go
Bucky.
so if you go at Bucky 12 o'clock, that's exactly what he wants.
You have nailed it. You've actually hit it on the head.
I've
Like,
learned that
you don't do
enough
this.
ego challenges
Yeah.
that that's what he wants.
It's like,
Yeah.
what do you have to do? Well, you're gonna have to hit a spider tray, so you then have to pull uppercut and hit two melees. He only has to shoot you twice. Like,
One thing I've been trying,
don't need to do that. Yeah.
it kind of works if you get the clusters. I'll try and hit a cluster and I'll try and zip behind him. So
Yep.
not into him for the uppercut, is you zip at an off angle
Yep.
above him or behind him and get behind him
Yep.
and turn him around.
You do what I like to call a flying uppercut. So you're zipping an uppercut and you
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
all your momentum. You're gonna go like this.
yeah,
And what you're going to do is you're going
yeah.
to take him to half HP, turn him backwards on your team, and your team might
And
finish
you're
him
gonna
up.
lift him in the air.
You're
Yeah,
going to
because
lift
when
him in
you
the air.
that's a good point. Yeah, when you do the uppercut, I guess it changes his views, it moves him. When
Mhm.
you do the zip punch, you're just right in front of his barrel, and
Yep,
he just
and
has to land one or
yeah,
two, and you're done.
exactly. And you go immediately
Okay,
straight at
bye
him.
bye.
Yeah,
Yeah, uppercut because it changes the variables when you do the uppercut
yep. And you
instead
can
of the
do it
zip
off to
line.
the
You're right.
side, and it's harder for him to hit
Yeah.
you in the face.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Because it's a
There's
pretty
those little
wide
things.
area of effect.
Exactly. So
Okay, that's a
against
good
things
thing.
like Bucky, Hela, Hawkeye, I would engage with that uppercut, that like pull in with the uppercut because you're at least a little bit harder to hit. But of course, much
Yeah.
better
Yeah.
you get in
Hawkeye
from the back.
too.
Yeah, Hawkeye. If
It's
you just
happened
use
so many
your
times on Hawkeye.
Yeah, if you use your R1 on a Hawkeye, he's already aiming at you. He's going to actually hit you in
He
the
just
head
has to pull it.
easier because your head goes straight at him. He's going to hit you in
Yeah,
the head easier.
I've seen the replay deaths, and I've noticed. I'm like, wow, that looked so easy for that person to
Yeah,
eliminate me there.
exactly. And that's good that you
Yeah.
see them because you're like, oh, I see. Like it
Uh,
was that I was just gifting it to them on a silver platter. Like maybe
yeah.
I could mix things up and do something else. Great. So now we're going to do an emote. I'm glad you said you actually said you were going to do that, so I respect it. Yeah, so we just want to reposition.
With the Bucky watching, it's part of the game too. But I don't know.
It was fine. You had your strategist there. You're probably going to be fine. But we definitely need to set up. Okay, I like it. This Punisher's been going up here a little bit.
Yeah, when I'm actually feel like I'm thinking properly during the game fight or the during the fight, like because your blood when you play Spider-Man, for me at least, like my heart rate's going. Like you really have to try and slow down and make the game slow as Spider-Man, and it becomes so much easier.
Yeah.
When you try and go at 100, that's another thing I'm trying to do too, which is hard. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It's like the old analogy with like driving. It's like smooth is fast, right?
Yeah.
Have you
I
ever
think
heard
that's
that
a
term?
military
Smooth.
term.
Well, it comes from driving a sports car, right? Because if you're doing it smooth, you're not
Slow
heavily.
is steady, and steady is fast.
Yeah, I suppose something like that. But yeah, we can say like smooth. Smooth is fast because it's like if you're going into turns, you get that racing line. You're just gliding through the turns. You're going real fast the whole time. It's kind of similar like thing. Nothing dramatic. No heavy braking, hard steering. You're going to go down to 30 miles an hour. We don't want to do that. We want to be constantly going at that nice 66 to 70 miles an hour. And
the resets are good for just like you said, what you're trying to get me to do is just try and be more aware of my surroundings, but do that in a smart position. And then you calm down, you get your cool downs, and yeah, it's so simple, but I overlook it.
Yeah, I mean, let's just go back to you. So the cooldown on Spider-Man you need to worry about is your R1. This is the one that really determines what you can and cannot do. These recharge real quick. Uppercut recharges real quick. You got two of them. So the main thing is the R1 that's like kind of controls your momentum. Other than that, it's really just kind of
Okay.
the same thing, rinse and repeat every time. Hit them with a web, pull in, uppercut damage, and go next. But here, the thing is, like, the position is a little passive, I would say. I would
Okay.
think that, say, like you said, up here maybe, but you're going to get a better hearing on going to hear the enemy team a little bit better from here
Yeah.
because you're closer to
No,
them.
that's a good point. Yeah, that's right.
But
I never.
it's just like there's even you could even have been like way more aggressive. Sometimes I like to stand here and just kind of like look down the
Oh,
ramp a
peeking.
little bit, just have a peek. Yeah, you can like because you have to think about it. The squirrel girl and stuff are like shooting this way. If they start getting shot in the side, like you're gonna pull their attention at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe just like cause them some
It just
trouble.
delays their attack, etc.
Yeah, it just pulls them. They're not looking at your team. Maybe they get hit by surprise. Like we never know.
I
Okay.
might have been favoring the lava pit too much right here, just in this spot.
Yeah, I would say you are. Nice. This is good. Nice. Okay, we're still going. We're egoing a little bit. That's the only thing I would say there. Is like,
A little hungry there.
yeah, a little hungry, especially when they know where you are. Before you got a little bit hungry, but they were like not looking at you. Like this was the same situation. They're
Yeah.
not looking at you. That invisible woman knew exactly where you are. Maybe we just swing away and like live to fight another day. Better players will
So
hit
if
you there.
they're an uppercut away, that's when you want to be aggressive. If they're like half life or more, just get the couple punches and get out.
Yeah, well, it's more about how the engage went. All right. So
Okay.
if you watch
Yeah.
here, you engage. You notice them. They noticed you. Like they know you're here. They see you. Like they're both focusing you there. It could have gone worse
They're
than it
trying to
actually
finish
did.
that Wanda, it looks like.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, maybe they are actually trying to finish the wonder a little bit. I don't know if she got away. She
She
probably did.
was
She's a
definitely one
slippery
hit.
devil. But yeah, like here, Invisible Woman. She was maybe searching for someone, you know. But I mean, it was close. But it was close for you as well. So I think
Yeah.
when we engage,
Tricky.
like we know if someone sees us, we get away because better players will be more clinical with you and they'll just finish you off.
Yeah. Cleaner. I gotcha.
Exactly. Unlucky. Ooh-wee. Nice. Nice. All right. Well, that's okay. Those things happen. That's fine. I think
So
you
that's their
you did
ult.
good.
Blue is their ult.
Yeah, because
That's
it's not.
okay.
It's friendly, right? But it's actually the blue team. It is really
Okay.
confusing. Yeah, I know. I
Okay.
do it all the time. But yeah, don't worry about it. Like what happened there was just I think we got hit with Squirrel Girl at exactly the same time that we went,
Yeah.
or something. Oh, something hit us. I don't know. Maybe he cleans up with the Star Lord. Not sure. No, they're all fine because of the ultimate. But it's all good. I think what happened there was, again, we did kind of like go to our little position and we were trying to play here. They used a strategist. Oh, when they do that, we just kind of do need to leave. Unfortunately, as Spider-Man, there's not really much we can do about it. I think, again, it was just a positioning thing. Like, if we get up in these positions more often, we would have seen these two strategists and we would have been behind them rather than where we were where
Yeah.
we engaged them from here, and it just maybe would have
Yeah.
been
Because they
easier
saw
for
me
us. Yeah,
reacted together, which makes it even harder to kill them.
yeah, and like you were
But
saying
yeah.
earlier, the kill cam, like the reaction was easy for them. Like they had to look
Yeah.
like, oh, I look up a bit, there's Spider-Man. Whereas before, otherwise they'd have to go and turn all the way around and look at you, which even harder on controller. So, you can abuse that even more.
So a quick question.
Hmm.
So like you said, it depends. That was one saying that stuck with me. You said it depends on how it started. So
Hmm.
element of surprise is like 80%, you would say, of the importance of going for the KO. Like if that first portion starts well and the KO is there, go for it. If you miss a
Um,
couple clusters, they see you eject.
yeah, I
As
think
simple as that. Or
element of surprise should be the only way you engage on somebody because
yeah.
your kit doesn't favor having a one-on-one 12 o'clock at 12 o'clock, right? So we need to almost like
Yeah.
cheat it. We want to be cheating, and we cheat by getting in these positions that's
Strategic
just
advantage.
horrible for
Oh,
other people. Like we want to stab people in the back. We want to be real sneaky and real like just play almost like playing dirty, right? Want to make this if you as
yeah.
bad as it sounds, we want to ruin this person's day. Sorry, Cloak and Dagger, but
So
we should be
guerrilla
ruining
tactics.
guerrilla tactics. We're
Pure
like up and
guerrilla
behind them.
tactics.
We come in, engage real quick, bang bang, and then we just leave again. And then they're like, "What the hell just happened to me?" Guess what? 5 seconds later, I'm going to do exactly the same thing to you every time for the next 15 minutes, or you can leave the game. Up to you. But I'm going to do it every time. I'm going to just come from somewhere you don't expect. I'm going to punch you, and I'm going to leave if I don't get it. But we're just going to play
So
real dirty with these people.
if you're doing that, and then let's say they're anti-diving you, have you
Mhm.
kind of done your job? Like you're pulling a guy
Yeah.
away from the front line to
Yeah.
chase you around the map?
Hopefully too. Like this is how you
Yeah.
beat. Like when you see people say like, they're playing a counter to Spider-Man, they're playing Namor or something. Well, you just distract him a lot, and then he's just doing nothing. You try and get his octopuses out like in bad positions. He's not looking at your team; he's looking at you. Like all these little things that maybe the strategists have got to like turn. If you can get like take out the strategist at the back, and then the other one has to turn around to help them, that's a massive win on Spider-Man. You're taking all of the healing resources away from their Vanguard,
Yeah.
and it's just huge value. So you don't really even have to get KOs on Spider-Man. You don't have to. You probably will, but it's like it's more
It keeps the
important
haters
to
happy.
it's more important to like their attention, and even like things like
Yeah.
progress on the payload. Like people underestimate how much value this is. Of course, a contested payload point in
Yeah.
the middle,
I've
but
noticed that too.
if you go in, if you just
Yeah.
swing behind, if you can notice that nobody's on the payload, just swing behind the ball and just cap it, and then it's going to start going backwards instead of forward. Like that's so much value, and they're going to have to walk all the way and like do it again. It's like this. It's such a like we were saying
That's why
right at the
people on
start. It's like
yeah.
a brain character, big brain character. We're playing Spider-Man. Use our brain.
Yeah.
We're not just like mindlessly clicking on heads, right? We're just like
Not mechanics.
it's
Yeah.
not mechanics. It's
Yeah.
completely mind games. Like so, looking at it from this way, right? They've got the point now, and
Oh
we need
boy.
to do something. What's the plan?
So if everyone's shooting in one or two doorways, I would probably release high on the left, try and go right, and then just get behind them pretty much and pull them away from focusing that main hallway
Uh,
is probably what I'm thinking.
yeah,
Like I'll
exactly. You're absolutely right. Or the other way to look at it is take advantage that they're all focusing the main hallway,
yeah,
and we get in there and just start
sneak
like
by.
to go. Oh, again, we're gonna cheat. We're gonna go up behind them. We're gonna shoot them in the back, and do all these dirty tactics, and just to take them on that way. So
Okay.
that's the plan.
So we look staggered. We need probably as a team
Mhm.
5-6 seconds to regroup. So right now, would this
Mhm.
be a point to reposition, or do I reposition because it's easier once they're engaged and they don't see me? Would you do that now, or would you wait until they engage then get behind them
I would go as soon as you can behind them.
as soon as you can? Okay. Even
Yeah,
if they see you swing behind, that's
yeah,
just an additional distraction you want.
absolutely. Yeah, exactly. So if you
Okay.
swing here, they're gonna hear
Okay.
you. They're gonna see you. They're gonna look this way. Maybe Scarlet Witch maybe gets some crazy damage off or something. Maybe the penny stops going forwards to her team. Maybe she turns left. Okay, well we're gonna swing over here, and then we'll go from this side, right? And then maybe they don't know we're here because we've just moved from there to here. Like we've just gone in 3 different places. They've lost where we are. But we absolutely can use our speed and maneuverability to be really slippery, distracting, get in a good position. Because you've got all the time in the world right now. You of course don't want to go in. Whatever you do, you don't go in. You just get into these
Yeah.
positions. And you'll know when you're in the right position because no one will shoot you. And if no one's shooting at you, you just kind of hear and you just go, all right, now we go on Punisher, bang, and we just take him out.
Do you use comms when you're trying to initiate a backline attack?
Mm.
Only if you're playing with like another dive character? Is that pretty much the only time you communicate, or
I
on
am
like a
out of
high
voice
level?
comms. I'm completely out of voice comms. I got to Grandmaster
Yeah, I
without
do
it.
the same thing.
Yeah, honestly, that you don't need it. It's as long as you understand what is good, you're going to be fine. Because when you see Scarlet Witch go, then it's time for you to go. That's
Yeah,
that. Like you don't have to rely on other people. If you rely on other people, you're never going to
actions are
rank up.
louder than words, type of thing.
Exactly. You just see no, because you know better, right? You're the better player than everybody else. So this is the way you have to kind of always think. I know what I'm doing. Like everyone else, they don't know what they're doing. So you see the Scarlet Witch go, that means Spider-Man, it's time to go, and you know that, and you do that. Like if you go like I'm gonna go now because Scarlet Witch should go, it's like well, you can't really make that choice because you don't know the Spartans. You can't say
Yeah,
that
you can't,
Scarlet Witch knows that they need to go right now. Do you know what I mean? Like
and
they're
you
getting
can't hold
shot.
their hand.
This person clearly doesn't know what they're doing because they're getting shot when their whole team is here. Like they don't know what they're doing. If that Scarlet Witch dies
Yeah,
now, it's absolutely
and
criminal.
she's not. she's not stopping the payload from moving either.
Yeah,
So
like
it's literally just
that. Look at her health. This is so bad. Like if she
and
just
look at all
got
the
one stray
projectiles
shot from this, like one stray shot from Squirrel Girl, it can even. Look, it might even
bounce
bounce.
off
It
the
could.
wall.
Yeah, it could bounce. Look, watch this. That's like
I'm like, oh, I'm out of
that's
there.
so
Yeah, I run
close.
over there and I'm like, I
No.
want nothing to do with that.
So yeah, you
Yeah.
can't really say that this Scarlet Witch, sorry Ozzy, knows what they're doing. Like you just
Yeah,
can't. You
not the
can't assume
character
that.
for that
So
angle.
you just need to go like. You just need to go like you do you. You get in your positions and you do the best you can. But if you see the Scarlet
Yeah.
Witch go, we can go. Like provided, of course,
Yeah.
all the other things are also ticked. Like your team is actually fighting the enemy team.
All right. So one analogy from football in England, there's 11 players. You're supposed to have, what was it, 8 piano mechanics and 3 pianists. So like Spider-Man's definitely a pianist. He's going to start to get the dominoes to fall. He's going to make the play on the back line that, you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Actually,
You ever
no, I
heard
don't.
that
I've never
analogy in
heard that
soccer?
analogy before. Sorry, I've
So
never
on a
heard that before.
soccer field, for a soccer
Yeah.
team to be successful, you need 3 pianists and then you need 8 mechanics. You know what I
I
mean?
see.
Like
So 8
to
people to keep the
structure.
piano working, but then there's
Yeah,
a few
and
people who
that's
are
like,
actually playing the game.
I can't do my job if the front line's not established, if the back line's not established, and if the DPSs aren't doing damage to, you know what I mean? Is that how
Yeah.
you have to play? You have to just accept that as Spider-Man. If your team's not set up properly, there's nothing you can do.
I would disagree with that. I would say that um I would say you should do your job regardless because
Mm-hmm.
I had it in my
Well,
head.
I mean, trying to get success out of it. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to kind of go picture here
Yeah, so
on like role play and such.
your like role play is for sure. You need to do your job. I don't think that like saying if my mechanics, like you said, aren't doing their job, I can't do mine. I actually don't think that that's true.
Oh.
I would say that you can definitely do your job on Spider-Man. It's just going to be harder if you're doing it on your own. Of course, you can't
Yeah.
really carry a 6 team on your shoulder, like team of other 5 players on your
Yeah.
shoulders. It's really hard to do. It can happen, but it's unlikely, especially when they're playing something like Cloak and Dagger. It's just really tough because the heals are
You
quite
literally
good.
just put your head down, turn off the chat, and do your job, and
Just
hope it works
just do your job. Exactly.
Yeah.
Ignore
Okay.
people if they say you're doing terribly or whatever. Just ignore it. Who cares? You
Yeah,
know
I've
what
already,
you know what you're
I've
doing.
already exited the chats and everything mostly. So
Yeah, exactly. So here, like, it's still tiny bit early. Apart from
Okay.
who is this? What are you doing? Okay. It's kind of a little bit like we still have time to swing up behind them, and maybe go on these guys. Like, there is still time. It's just
That
like
angle,
we've
angle looks so good too. You keep showing it, and it's just like, oh my god, why am I not there?
I mean, look, there's 2 people already looking in your direction here, so
Yeah.
it's already
Yeah.
compromised. We go like swing, we swing up. Even if they like start looking this way, it's still going to be good for you. But I think what you've done here, you've gone for this like pull a few times, and it's just not worked. And I think we need to really go back to the basics maybe, and just kind of go for
above and beyond.
Above and beyond, hit your combo, rinse and repeat. See how that treats you, you know? Alright, we just don't need to do anything right now. Oh, this is not bad, though. Okay. Yes, yes. Yeah, thank you very much. We got it. Nice, nice, nice. And now we just reset, right? So this is the point where we reset. We're now just walking. We need to, like, use, like, our movement or something.
More.
Swing. We just need to swing. We just need to swing up high, you know, get here. And again, reset. Do the same thing. Like, you know, we might get this guy. We might get that one. Just, we just need to reset.
Was the timing good for, like, my team came up?
Your team was your team was. I actually thought you were going to lose this fight, so something clearly went right. I don't actually know what happened. Like you hear that Punisher roll, like I would have thought he was just going to shred everyone, but something happened. I think your Star-Lord just kind of crushed it a little
Star-Lord
bit.
just cleaned up.
He did it right.
It looks like just me and Star-Lord actually almost.
Yeah.
Wanda and Bucky.
Their strategist lost control. I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
Their strategist just didn't know what to do. I mean, you got one of them. You got the Invisible Woman, but then...
that's pretty much it.
And then the Star-Lord gets the cloak. Okay, so, yeah, so you got both the strategists. That's why you won that fight.
There we go.
There you go. So, doing
Is
your
that
job,
weird
right?
for their penny to be back there too?
Yes, it is.
Like if you see a penny
That
off
is very
back,
weird.
could I just like if I see a player that's playing a character wrong and he's not on point,
Mhm.
could I just like get them to just keep engaging with me and pull them away from? Do you do that as well? Like a
You should never
diversionary
fight Penny
tactic, or
Parker. There's no point fighting Penny Parker. Like
okay.
he's got so much health. Look, it's just like ridiculous.
Maybe not. Maybe I don't mean KO him, but just try and be a distraction or take out his things if you have a good angle to take out his.
No, I
Or
would
do you
go for
just
the
fully
KOs on the squishy people. Like these squishy guys, just
yeah,
go
just
for
fully
them.
ignore him? Okay.
Yeah, like
Okay.
this one is just like it's
Waiting.
tracer uppercut. You know, tracer dash in
Yeah.
uppercut. That guy's gone. Tracer dash in
And
uppercut. Like it's just like
yeah.
it's so clinical. And then that is way more value getting these two than punching
Yeah,
the
I
penny
guess
a few times.
now that you say about it, yeah, the tracer zip uppercut, just easy money, easy pickings. Just
Easy
try and be more
pickings.
aware from that. That's something I'm really learning. So
Yeah, like it's
for
just
sure.
like a nice burst of damage.
Yeah.
See, do you see how you're going for the like the finesse play
Yeah.
when the simple play is gonna just give you so much joy here?
He's
Keeping
already
it
hurt.
simple. He's just one spider
Zip.
tracer. Just shoot him.
Zip punch.
That punch. Beautiful. Because something I've not seen you like do much is just the standard combo, which you know we should be doing like all the time.
The R1s. Yeah, the
Yeah.
R1 square.
Yeah, hit the web, R1, go in, square, bang.
I think what's happening is like you're saying, I'm trying to finesse it. I miss the finesse, and then I don't go to the real basic, the cluster zip punch. I'm
Yeah,
not doing that either.
it's just
So,
like
yeah,
basics, ult charge, you know, like getting all these things. It's like,
consistent damage, consistent KO attacks.
yeah, just consistent pressure as well. Like here, it's like, what?
I don't know
Like
what the
hit,
hell I'm
shoot
doing here.
this invisible woman. Like
Oh, no,
shoot her
I-
up. Like what are we
I'm gonna
doing?
shake my hand or something. I don't know
Yeah,
what's going on here.
you did great there, Axel. Well done. Like telling yourself, good job. And like,
Yeah. He was coming up to tell me, thanks for taking me out.
I mean, this is just gonna stall the point.
Yeah, the bubble
But,
got me.
no,
there.
but I think it's gonna stall the point long enough, isn't it? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I think you got the yeah. So I actually thought that's what you were kind of doing. Just like if I just stick them all here, yeah, you literally capped the point. So it wasn't bad. It was just executed a little bit kind of clunkily. If we go back to you, like
Was the bubble down first? I can't remember.
it doesn't matter. You're getting like into the minutia. The problem is we walked forward and got shot by the Punisher. It's just
Yeah,
not.
we didn't
It's not.
zip in. Or,
You can zip in, surprise,
Not
bang. Remember, we're playing dirty, right? We come out of nowhere,
Yeah.
we do loads of damage, and we leave.
0 surprise.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's 0% surprise. The only reason this goes fairly okay is because we get like 300 shields when we press our ultimate. Other than that, it would have been over extremely quickly.
But they saw me. They're all shooting at me.
Yeah,
I mean,
zero surprise, right?
yeah, 0.
This is it. Zero surprise, which is we should be going for 100% surprise.
Is that at the end of the round? Was that like a? Was that at the 99 or something?
Yeah,
Is that like
exactly.
a-
This was why your ultimate was good, right?
Sacrificial. Okay.
Yeah, it's like,
I was like, that looks so dumb, but that kind of makes sense now that I did it.
yeah. Look, if you watch it from here, you can't see because I've hidden the clock. Yeah, but it's like it's 95 to your team, 96, 97. Yeah.
I'm just trying to delay. Okay.
You distracted them so long that nobody touched the point. So it actually works. But if we did it quicker, we may have even gotten a limb and stuff, you know. So it's
Yeah. Well, like you said, if I go behind them as they're coming from spawn, if I'm already in a good position, I could have used that ult way better. And it's just all basics that you've been trying to tell me.
not only
so
that, you could have used the ult on the back of your normal standard combo, which is just almost
Yeah.
guarantees limbs
Yeah,
all the
I've
time.
heard you say that before on another guy's training, and I really have noticed a difference. If you get just one cluster and one uppercut, and then you do the elim, it's way better.
Yeah,
It's way more. It seems to be a lot stronger ult.
Yeah, because you're at least probably going to get one person at least, which is always value. So
Yeah.
exactly. Cool. So actually, what I like to do, and I like people to kind of coach themselves a bit. So before we get going, we know what's good now. So if we come into the point, what is the plan? What are we going to do?
So here, I actually do the D7 wall. I love that opposing wall. I chill there. When we're fighting, when we're contesting point, I'm usually on the pillars or up to the left.
Okay.
Trying to just, I try and just do upper cross, just swing flyby attacks
Yeah.
and look for people out of position. So I'm kind of going across the middle. But
Hmm.
when we have position, I go on that wall right there
Yeah.
almost every time now.
I have a question. When you say the enemy team like are contesting point, can I ask you why you
Mhm.
prefer to go here?
Because I'm high up, they can't see me from the right, and I'm at a point where I can see who's weak, who's being hurt. I'm usually I try and see who's running, and when someone's running away, they're literally about to die, and then I
Mhm.
just try and capitalize.
Okay. And from this position, none of that is possible?
It's just a little further, maybe. It's
Okay.
definitely possible. Now that I
Okay.
think
My
about it,
only
but
point, my only
I
thing
don't know.
is on the Vanguard are probably going to be here, but maybe the strategists are here. So this is why I'm saying like maybe you're going to be better just defaulting here every time because the strategists are going to
Yeah,
hang around here. They're not really wanting to stand on the payload, especially when you get higher up. They're going to position better, which better position for a strategist is going to be behind this wall,
yeah,
and they can like run away to this health pack over here. So better strategists will position a little further back. So I would stick
yeah.
to this wall. This is just default wall on
All
this
the
map
time.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
the only time I wouldn't come up here is when they've like kind of cottoned on to you after a few rounds, like or a few like fights. They've gone like every time Spider-Man's there, maybe mix up a bit, maybe go behind on the pillar, or then maybe I don't
Okay.
know, start from up here. Mix it up when they start
But abuse that.
looking for you. Yeah,
Yeah.
but abuse it until they're
Abuse
gonna
it
take it away
until.
from you. Yeah, absolutely. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
great. But you exactly know what to do. Like,
Oof.
don't worry about
I
it.
hate
It's all
walking
good.
out. Seriously.
It's all good, man. This is like doesn't matter. Again, mechanics don't matter. It's like do you actually see that mechanics don't matter?
Yeah. Yeah. Strategic positioning
Hmm.
mindset is way better than mechanics.
It's
Yeah.
yeah, a target, priority, position, timing,
Yeah. Target
like
priority.
exactly. Like it's like
That's why I
yeah,
notice I get a win and low deaths, and it's just like I just tried to play smart and slow, and
yeah,
yeah, you just get bloodthirsty. I don't know why. I don't know
yeah.
what's
I
wrong
would
with it, but
these rollouts might not be serving you too well. I would
yeah, I'm
maybe
I'm honestly trying really hard to get better at it as well.
it's
It's
yeah, I think it doesn't massively matter too much. It might matter in like the top 1% of the game when people like
yeah,
really know what they're doing and they like get into the point
speed is
instantly. But again, we've just
yeah,
done exactly what we did in the first one. Like they've capped the point and we've done nothing.
yeah.
It's
We
just
haven't even
like
stopped it.
all like when you come out of point, you just swing off of the. I show you what I do because I don't know any of
Yeah,
these roll. I only know one rollout or two maybe. I swing off of this crystal down here. This isn't normally this high. You double jump. You can then swing off of this wall over here, and you can kind of almost with just two swings get to like this sort of area,
yeah. Just
and
get
then you just
that.
get up and just get straight up here, straight away. You know where to go. We've just gone all the way around.
Yeah, I tried the rollout on the left, but it's hard to execute for this.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
know
know why
what?
I'm on
I,
on
it doesn't matter that what I really like about this is you've like literally waited like no, it's not right, it's not right, it's not right, and you're gonna get it right now. But if you keep moving forward, something bad's gonna happen. Ooh, okay,
here.
we dodged all the bombs.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I saw the move.
so close. Yeah, the
Yeah,
only
I
thing
should
is
be
we're just
up
not
in the
up.
air.
You should be up in the air, yeah.
Yeah,
And now we go up in the air. I'd be very surprised if things just don't start getting better.
yeah.
Okay, we didn't stay
Missed.
up in the air long, but oh,
I don't know what I'm doing here, but
why
yeah.
didn't your web hit? I don't know if you can on controller, but I would bind the
I got them
pull
separate.
in separate. You
The
do have
two.
them separate.
Yeah, I do them separate. Not good at
Ah,
using them, but they are separate.
I see. So
Yeah.
that was just a misclick of the wrong button.
Yeah. Would
I see.
you? So right there, would you do a pull? Is that a good time to do a pull instead of a zip in?
When you got three
Because they
swings, it's
don't see
always a
me.
good time because you've got three
Yeah.
swings. You're gonna do it and just leave. Doesn't matter. You're just getting a bit damage, bit of ult charge. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Gotcha.
what we've done here, like we've done it and get away. We just unfortunately missed the button press. That's all. But like, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Nice. Here we continue the follow up. Nice, good. All right. Yeah, we need to leave.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a huge
Get
ult.
out. I want.
Yeah, we'll take it. But that the thing we didn't do in that fight was just getting that good position like one time.
Yeah.
which just makes it
Makes it
harder
harder.
for it. It makes it harder. Exactly. We can cheat and we're choosing not to. I mean, it's not cheating, obviously. I'm
Yeah, that's
exaggerating,
true.
but you know.
That it might be just like a saying simple as that, and
Mm.
just think about that all the time.
Mm. Why play fair when I can cheat? This I would define as
Yeah.
cheating. This is cheating.
I'm
No
too
other hero
fair.
can
I'm
do this.
too, too by the book. I need
Yeah,
to
isn't
start
it?
playing
You're
dirty
too
more.
honest.
That's
Too
true.
honest.
Yeah, honest Abe.
Honest to your own detriment. Yeah, this is like the only other hero can do this is Hulk, and he also like makes like the sound of a tornado when he does it. So like everyone knows
Yeah.
he's there. Like this is perfect. And do you know what we do here? Do you know that the players?
Count everybody go by you.
Everybody. We let everybody leave.
Keep going.
Yeah.
They have no
Valuable
idea you're here.
seconds to be
And then
wasted.
there's
to be
4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's 6 people. We didn't
Yep.
really know there were
ducks
6,
in a
but
line. Ducks in a row.
this is it. This is the time. Ah, we slightly missed the window. We should have gone on the cloak straight away.
I don't know there's someone on point, but yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I counted 5, so I'm literally waiting for 6.
Yeah, but now at this point, when you see this, I don't know if you look too much at the score, but up here there's 4 of them on the payload. So it's like, okay, 4 people on the payload. We should probably be doing something.
Engage. Okay.
Yeah, we should probably be doing something right now because it's kind of, this is just all time. We're literally not doing anything.
I'm still waiting for a 6, and I'm just look really dumb.
Yeah, but this goes back to the timing thing, which is key. Like we get up and behind, and we get the timing right. The timing here is just way off. And like again, if we are like, it's fine. I don't mind that position, to be fair, if you're gonna do something from it. But look at the position that we wanted all the time. Like it's beautiful. It's so beautiful.
So you're really stressing for my gameplay. What I'm getting is timing and positioning for engagements. Like right there, I had positioning. Timing was horrible. I let them go by.
Yeah.
So
exactly,
those
especially
are
like the cloak.
marks.
Like the cloak, you could have just gone like all abilities, just throw the kitchen sink at her and see what happens. But even then, like, your timing will improve as soon as your position improves because you're going to be up here and you're going to see what's going on. You're going to see that your team are in trouble. Like if we watch the fight from this position and see what actually happens. Oh, what? I don't know what this is. What the heck? Where are you now? Oh, you're already there. So here, like, we could have even been helping with this, you know?
Yeah, 2v2, we could have helped.
Yeah, you could have swing that. But now even here, look, oh, it's a half HP. That Susan's on 1. I say Susan, it's Invisible Woman, but I call her Susan. Yeah, you know, like, this is like timing. Timing, like, this would be too late now. This is already too late.
Okay,
this is
so
6v1.
You see how I only have 2 teammates there? Penny's down. Would that be a good time just to kind of do damage and get out real quick?
Or just don't do anything. Like, the other thing you could do is just stay here. But you've got to be ready to leave if you need to. But, like, if they don't know you're there, you'll probably be all right to just chill there. There's very, you know, strange for them to go, like, I wonder if Spider-Man's there. Like, it's probably not going to happen. But
if you look at the payload, and I could see that I have 1 guy there and 1 coming in and no one else. So it's a 3-on-6.
Yeah,
do
we
you
just
want to take that on?
No, nobody needs to go right now. Nobody needs to go.
This would be a waiting. Okay.
The only reason you would go is, let's say this cloak was like low. If the cloak was low, just go. We just go for it. Just gamble. Just throw the dice, see what happens.
If it's on the webs, stay away though. We're like, you don't even want to touch this and this.
Yeah, if you're quick, you might be all right. But
okay.
If you know, like again, the pull in, uppercut, leave, like kind of thing. How does it work? Sorry, how does this work?
How do you dodge the mines if they're on it? Can you stay in the air to do the damage, or will it still get you if you're in air? Like doing a flyby uppercut, will it still get you?
It's a time thing. So these things, when you touch the web, they start go la 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 towards you. You just need to be real quick. So you go in, bang, and leave. Just an uppercut. That's all you got time for is an uppercut. This, of course, will do a lot of damage. But you couldn't see that in hindsight. You won't be able to see that.
Okay, I never really didn't think about that. Okay.
Yeah, those are invisible on the web, so it's that would be rough if you uppercut there. But again, it's just like it's just a shame that something's not going well. So I assume that they win this round.
Yeah, that's what it's. I think it's like 60 something to 0.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. So they're probably going to win this one. Okay, well, now we're getting in, so let's see what happens here.
Up in the air.
Cool. Something, a little thing that I don't think this is like major for you now, but just a little thing for when you're engaging somebody who has no idea you're there and you're point blank range at them. Just trace. First thing you should do is tracer uppercut. So, like I say tracer, I mean web cluster. So this guy,
Save the get over here.
she doesn't know you're there. You just spider tracer uppercut immediately. Spider tracer uppercut, bang. Yeah, or 2 spider tracers. But like now you just like, if you do the uppercut, you're going to do a ton of damage, and then you can maybe just get like a normal punch in the air. I mean, she does that jump thing, but we just boom, boom, just a high burst of damage.
Because the whole team started shooting at me, so I didn't want to go for the kill there. I think I tried to just bail. So is it? I thought it was 2 clusters and then the bread and butter, and it kills the 250. Is that true, or do you have to do 3 clusters?
3 clusters. And then get over here uppercut would kill someone, but it's not. It's more like. It's like how much damage can I do in a short space of time? Well, that person's right next to you. The quickest amount of damage you can do is spider tracer uppercut, and then from there you see like, oh, they turn to look to me. Maybe I swing away, like, and then
low resources too.
Yeah, exactly.
Low
but
resources.
Yeah, when you get like, if you save your get over here, because if say you get up in the air, you tag them again, and you get that auto lock on kind of damage, which is like
the finisher off.
The finisher off, and the follow up. Because when they start using escape abilities like this jump, you kind of want that follow up automatic damage. But the timing was pretty good. Like, your team are coming in, they didn't know you were there. It wasn't so bad, right? So we get out, which is the main thing. Like, we're gonna get away. I don't know what this thing is. It's like bugged out. Look.
Yeah, like glowy thing.
Yeah, it's like Scarlet Witch damage, but constantly the whole match. Oh, this is going to be... Just give it to me. I want to see it. Yeah, boy. Yes. Beautiful.
Boom.
And why does it work? Why does it work? You tell me.
Surprise. He was hurt. He's out of position.
Everything.
Actually just did the basics.
It's literally... And you did the basics. That's exactly it. It was cool as a cucumber as well. He didn't know you were there. He was low. He was out of position. It's like, this is Spider-Man's bread and butter. Finish him off. Get 1 up in the fight. And let's see how we can go. Nice. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, holy moly. He did more damage than the Invisible Woman. Oh, no, that's your team. Oh, my God. You see what I mean when I do it? It's your team's one. Okay, massive ultimate, by the way. Huge. Huge. Nice. So you just won that fight for your team, right?
Yeah.
Like, you can literally just say that you won that fight. Your position was good. You got, like, even before the fight really was getting going, you got out, you're like, I can't win this fight. Let me leave, get health back, and you came back and won the fight for everybody. So that's absolutely huge. That was awesome. And I think that's probably a good place to end it. I know we've got more match left, but it's actually been like already an hour. But what I would definitely say the takeaways for your gameplay would be just really work on that position first. Just like I want to get in my position. I'm gonna get there as soon as I can. And then just from there, wait for the fight to really get juicy, get started, and then you can go on these strategist players. That would just be a huge game changer for you. So just really you nailed it. You knew exactly where the good position is. It's right here. So do that every single time, and you're going to be absolutely golden.
So I think the way you're simplifying it is helpful. So it's kind of like you want to check off 2 boxes. You want to get positioning and timing, and then attack, and just repeat. Position, timing,
exactly.
So
you got to think about it. Like, what does Spider-Man want to do? Well, he wants to engage on the enemy backline by surprise. So, and when do you want to do that? You want to do that when your team is engaging the enemy team. And where should you do it from? Is up here, right? So you can apply the logic to anybody, like any hero. Like, what should I be doing? Where should I be doing it from? But so if we did that to Spider-Man,
I'm trying to learn the genre. I'm still.
So exactly. Really but we stick with one hero for now, which is Spider-Man. So go. Well, where should I be? I should be up here. When should I go? Well, when my team's fighting the enemy team, they're all distracted. And what should I do? The bread and butter combo every time. Every time, bread and butter. I would suggest you just try that first. Try just the bread and butter and see if things don't just go amazingly for you. And the other thing to do, once you kind of got that locked in, try and practice the zip in uppercut thing. Try and pull that into your gameplay, because when you do miss the pull and you don't get your pull off, that is a nice little backup to just at least keep doing damage, keep putting pressure on.
Your second attack.
Yeah, exactly. Your ultimates have been good though, so I enjoyed your ultimates quite a lot. That was nice. But yeah, really, I think there was a lot of downtime in your gameplay. Rollouts for sure is useful.
Yeah,
Maybe just
for more advanced levels and speed and
yeah,
stuff.
it's maybe not fully necessary unless the other team is playing Spider-Man as well. Like it's maybe more necessary, but just going forward, just get round. As soon as you get to here, you're going to beat anybody to position because you just swing off of this juicy big pole and you go straight up here.
Yeah.
You're probably going to beat, like, unless there's another Spider-Man, you're going to beat everybody to the point. So get in your position, take full advantage, and we cheat every time. We're going to cheat the system every single fight. No questions asked. Every time we're just going to cheat. Love it. So yeah, get it down to that bread and butter cheating. Like, why make it hard for yourself when you can make it easy? Absolutely. But yeah, I think definitely first things first is getting to this position. Second thing is your timing. It was hard to see your timing because of the positioning was like kind of a little bit out. But I think you'll probably be, yeah, you're like in weird positions. Getting like you know what to do. You know where to be. So once you start doing that, your timing will be a good tell. But you know what good timing is, right? You know what it is. So you can coach yourself on that. You go like, I went too early.
It took a while. It's definitely a lot of hours, but I've ended up knowing when the right time. But executing's different. Yeah.
Executing is a different thing. But yeah, when you do set up like this, honestly, you're gonna find it again, like you said earlier, like it's gonna be more smooth and chill, and your timing will be better. Exactly.
It kind of takes care of each other when you do both.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, putting your best foot forward from here.
Yeah.
And then just doing that bread and butter, pull in, uppercut.
Yeah.
Bread and butter, sorry.
Spidey, like you said, the mechanics is hard. He's a hard character. So many things can go wrong. You have no health. So just setting that foundation, a good starting point is just, something I should just try and focus on.
If you got a little bit of time, I wanted to which one was it? Is it this one? No. I tried Scarlet Witch and just destroyed a game. It's so easy. It's so free. Like, I respect you for playing Spider-Man. I just wanted to show, like, I don't know if I stream a little bit, so, but I wanted to show, like, a little bit of gameplay from myself. Maybe just to see if we can call. So, this is literally, like,
are you defense
bread and butter. This is defense. And I'm here. The game has started. It's 13 seconds in already, I believe. Right, 5-minute match because it's a quick match, and I'm still standing here. All right, now it's like I go here because I hear all the commotion. You can hear all the noise. You can hear all the explosion. So I go right in over the top. All right, and I just go at them from the top.
No wasting his time.
No wasting time. But the other thing is, I noticed there's I done a bad engage. There's 4 of them here. So my immediate response is look up, swing, and get the F out of there. Like, just go. Just literally, like, left. Completely left, got health back. And just what you do then, I didn't get the health back. I remembered wrong. But what I did then, I reset my position. Up and behind the enemy team. Yeah? So just, it's of course, it's a little bit faster because I've just maybe had more practice than you. But you'll get to the speed once you've got it, like, locked in. It's like, first we get the technique, and then we add speed later on. So what we did is like we went for it. Naturally. Yeah, it'll come naturally. The better you get at it, the faster you'll get at it, right? You know, it's like doing a Rubik's Cube. It'd take me 3 hours to do a Rubik's Cube. But someone who's done 1,000 Rubik's Cubes does them in 10 seconds. No. So it's just like, this is it. So I go in, didn't go well. I repositioned. You're resilient.
I mean, you had 0 delay. You attacked, didn't work, right back in literally 3 seconds later.
Yeah, did it again. Oh, wait, Squirrel Girl's gifting it to me. So I'm going to go for it. And I go for it. She gifted it to me. Yeah. So again, what do we do? Sorry, you go.
Yeah, when you play the game right, like what you're saying, I'll just get easy kills. I'm just like, well, I'm in the right position. It just like right there, Squirrel Girl hurt. You're on the roof. It pays off in the end.
Exactly. Like, she messed up
when you play it right.
Yeah, I was in a good position to take her mistake and capitalize on it. Here, I actually mess up. I go in at half HP, mess up, and just completely lose to this Mantis, I think. Yeah, it's here. I just haven't got a health back. This is the problem with my gameplay.
You're probably feeling pretty good right now, though. I mean, you're probably like...
No, because I watched this. I absolutely messed this up. And I was telling myself, I messed this up big time, which I just haven't got a health back. It's been a minute. I haven't got a health back. I've completely screwed myself here. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Like, this is unforgivable.
Kind of beside yourself.
Yeah. I go for it. I get greedy, got no health, and I go. And I died. And now I threw the fight for my team here. So now they push in. Look,
See to
and I
do it
literally
too.
lost the fight for my team because I didn't get health back. It's that
So
difficult? It's that tricky? When you get to like higher levels, this is only a quick game with my friends, but even so, there's higher level people in this lobby. To
yeah.
and I made a mistake and we lose the fight. It's that simple. I literally lost it. I tried to come back and do some work, but it's just just too outnumbered,
Yeah,
and we
not
lost.
his game.
But like it's the reset in the position. But then if you go like maybe a little bit later on, where can we go? Would it be here or something? I don't know. Trying to see. Okay, let's watch just quickly this one. So this one again. Look where I am. Like I'm right up behind them.
Above. Yeah.
Right. I went in for an engage. It didn't go well. I'm still up
And
and
you got
behind
your
them.
ult, too.
I got my ult, but look, it's mind games. Look at this
Yeah.
Scarlet Witch. She cannot relax because she knows I'm
She
there.
can't push forward. She can't space. She can't do anything. She's just looking at you behind the payload.
Yeah, someone's gonna mess up, and when they do mess up, I'm gonna take
So
full advantage.
So you're as in war and distractions. You're trying to cause chaos and mistakes too.
Chaos and
then
mistakes.
If you're in the better position, the better you are to capitalize on the
Yeah.
mistake.
And look, in my taking distraction, I mean, in this game is maybe a bad example because they're Black Widows doing melee only. But like the Strange is just on its own. The Strange is completely on its own. Yeah, but even if I didn't, the Strange's resources are down. It's absolutely shot.
Yeah, nice.
And it's like, I know it's maybe like faster, but it's the same mentality. It's up and behind them, distraction, attention seeking, cheating the game. Just taking full advantage of what Spider-Man can do.
I think I'm trying to pester more in a 360 aspect. I literally need to just be line of sight behind them, looking with them in between my team and myself.
Exactly, which is what you can see like from this bit here.
What you were doing, yeah.
So where was effective.
It? So
it's effective. Like I literally I go in. Oh no, this is too early. It's here. It's here. So I go in. I go for something. Doesn't work. What do? You just leave. But where do I leave? I leave in a good position. So it's just kind of reset into that good position. Reset to that good position. Reset to that good position. And look at them.
And you have health too, so you're able just to reset.
Yep. And then when it's like when they're all distracted, I go again. Boom. It's not the cleanest engage and stuff, but it works.
Yeah.
And I got my ult, so I can
good movement though. You're all over the place.
Yeah, good movement is like it takes time. It's again easier on PC, but it's more about
just resetting to find any health pack. You want to get health and make sure you're in the right position as soon as possible to start again. Just like
exactly. So if I was really low, I would have just dropped down real quick and got a health back, and then I engage again. Just engage again by swinging up in the sky. And go from there. So it's being in that good position up and above. You're going to just do an absolute world of hurt to the enemy team.
It just opens everything up. It just opens up doors for so many things when you're just in that position.
And if anything, even if you don't get limbs, it relieves pressure on your team. Like so, my whole team is able to deal with these two people. And it's no problem.
Holding the point.
Yeah, exactly. Like it gives them less. I'm doing my team a huge favor by taking all the distraction and the attention behind them. So it is the way to do the game. But yeah,
very simple, very effective.
Keep it simple. Yeah, it may be mechanically different, but it's because I've put in I've done the hours, right? I got like 150 hours almost on Spider-Man completely. So it's just like I've put in the hours compared. So maybe like over the time you keep doing the right things, you're gonna get quicker and quicker and quicker.
I think about like 60 something hours.
Okay, good. And mostly Spider-Man?
Mostly, yeah. I think he's like 2/3 more than any other character. So
there you go. Nice. Well, Spider-Man's the best. Love it. Nice one. Anyway, thanks for the call, buddy. That was awesome.
Cheers, man. Appreciate the training today.
Right,
Thank you.
You're all good. I'll pop this on YouTube and so you can rewatch it back if you ever need to.
Okay. Hell
nice one. Sweet.
Thanks, man.
All right, buddy. Take it easy. Have a good day.
Cheers, man.
Bye.